Question everything, for the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, you know, I love my people, you know. I really do, you know. For us to be the most demonized people on the planet and the most hated in America, gotta say allegedly, it feels great to be an Aboriginal Negro of America. It really does. You know, you can't have a challenge like us as men, as well as our women, when it comes to being hated on the degree that we are hated, and not level up and stand up to that challenge. It's just, to me, it's a beautiful thing to be the underdog, treated in the sense of the hatred that we are under, and not feel great about it, relish in it, because it shows strength and that power for who we are, to endure and to overcome. It's just amazing to me. I wouldn't want to be no other nation. And with that, you know, talking to my people and stuff and interacting with my people like I do, especially on the level of conversation of reparations, anywhere from 18 to gray hairs, all of us know that we're owed reparations. And notice the words owed. So if it's owed, then that means it's a debt that's unpaid, something that has been neglected. So with that, we owe for crimes against humanity, holocausts that have been done to our people, genocides, massacres, and massacres that we had to survive as a people in order to be here now. Because for each one of our ancestors, one of our forefathers that didn't make it, their lineage might have never made it as well. Just cut, severed right there. Anywhere from the wars before the enslavement, during the enslavement, or the survival rate after the enslavement through the brutal oppression of what they call emancipated or proclamated into mass incarcerated. To be able to survive and have generations by procreating for your generation to make it through all that brutality is just amazing in itself. So when I talk to our people, when we talk about reparations, you know, in abundance, our people don't think we're going to get reparations. And why is that? Is it because the lack of justice, the lack of honor, the lack of moral standards in America, under the United States, the greatest criminal empire the world have ever seen? Or is it because it's so long ago? Well, our people, when you talk to them and you really sit down and talk to them, like I do, and we try to be open to each other when we talk to each other in a lot of ways about these things, from what I have come across, we don't think that the colonizers, that's my cat, excuse me, the colonizers have any real reality when it comes to reflecting on what they have done to our people. And they show it all the time, you know, because to reflect on what they have done to our people is to acknowledge that they've did a grave wrong to our people. As a whole, they would have to acknowledge that in order to have any type of morality, any type of humanity, any type of just heart within themselves, to try to rewrite the wrongs that they maintain and hold on to this day, based off of a system that still demonizes still to this day, that is in their control, called United States of America. They know what their people have done and what their people are doing right now, today. They also know how much crime and how much chaos that they create and control today. How much crime that their hands are under and how much they allow to be overlooked that they take part in. At the same time demonizing our people as the criminals. They know this. They're the judges. They're the lawyers. They're the prosecutors. They're the police departments. They know what they're doing. And because they know what they're doing, that's why they're guilty, no different from what their forefathers have done. The sad thing is, all you that are listening to me now, y'all know that to be the truth. Y'all know that what's being done to the Aboriginal Niggros of America is wrong in a sense of what is going on. But you also benefit from what is happening to the Aboriginal Niggros of America. That's just the reality to it. Thus, that's why the media, which is your news, mainstream media, can demonize us, and any pin drop in our community, the cameras are right on it to make sure it pushes a political narrative of who we are and how we act and what y'all say we are about, because y'all control that reality. Same thing with the economics of resources when it comes to how we would survive in our communities based off of y'all controlling the resources, which is the banks, the hospitals, the businesses, the careers, the opportunities, the water, the groceries, the farms, and the majority, you name it. Y'all control all that. Y'all know exactly what y'all are doing. So when my people say we ain't gonna get reparations, it's not that we don't want reparations or that we're not owed reparations by law. It's just that if you're coming to an unjust people who can't see and reflect on their crimes against another people, then how do you get justice from those people? Right now we're dealing with injustice. Right now we're dealing with those badges that roll up on us and infringe on our civil rights. Right now on YouTube you can look up plenty of cases of our people being dealt with wrong by those badges that pull up on them. Literally doing illegal tactics to lead us into shackles and mass incarceration, allegedly. And this is a known reality because you can look up these videos and watch them for yourself. They're publicized today. People got cell phones and video recorders everywhere now. And because of it, y'all know what is happening. Just like our people know what's happening. So that's why when we come together, we don't see ourselves getting reparations. It's not that they don't got the money. Oh, they got the money. We made the money for them. Money that they had to pay nothing back for years. That's money stacked up. Buku wealthy trillionaires that are above the government right now, sitting on that wealth right now, that generational wealth passed down. But to be moral and just and honorable is to bring justice in the wrongs that they have done by bringing reparations to our people. And our people can't see justice right now in the courthouses that we are going to right now in 2024. So when you talk to our people, we don't see us getting reparations because we don't see the people that is controlling the system having any morality for the wrongs that they have committed against our people. And this is why we say we'll never get reparations. Why? Because the people that control the system, that broke the laws, that put us in the position we in, don't see themselves as criminals or any type of people that pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for, themselves as co-conspirators to crime, even though they got all the resources that they done took. But this is that reality. next video, or I must keep going on. So with that stated, how can you get them to reflect when they will lose the control that they have over the people that they are oppressing? That they will lose some of the privilege and the wealth that they have gained through the violence of Holocaust that they have done to the people? How can they reflect when they know that it also may change their outcome and way of life and how they are living? And this is why we say we'll probably never get reparations. Not because we're not owed it, not because it's not by law that they owe it, not because it would be true justice, not because it is the right thing and moral thing to do, but because the people that control these laws and control these realities of wealth don't want to give up their privileges that they have over us and their power that they have over us and the authority that they have over our nation. And that's the only reason why. There's no other reason. So they can pretend that it was in the past and stand on that ground as long as they choose to, because that's the only ground that they really have, which is a shallow water ground and a cracked ice stand upon based off of the wealth that was generated and passed down through generational wealth is still being spent to this day. Makes the crime still active right now. They really have no real bearings other than neglect. And that neglect is to neglect us and deny us our justice. And in turn, this is why our people say we'll never ever get justice. We'll never get reparations, because the people that control the true law of the United States are unjust themselves. Can you agree? Well, I don't know. And I don't understand. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, praise.